look to rock stars for grammar tips or correct English usage, you won't win Scrabble with Agadoo or Do Ron Ron Ron. And there is nothing ironic about rain on your wedding day or 1,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. But what is ironic is a story I've come across that hangs at the end of a hangman's noose. But before that, let's start at Execution Dock in Wapping. No one knows exactly where Execution Dock was, but it's suggested that it was in this area of Wapping, which is now the headquarters of the River Police. Now, these executions were crimes committed at sea, smugglers, mutineers, pirates, and they were sentenced by the Admiralty, whose jurisdiction was at sea. And so Execution Dock was found out in the water at the low tide mark. Now, when these guys were hung, they weren't cut down and brought in like everywhere else. Instead, they were left out at sea hanging for at least 3 tides to pass over the top. Pirates were given especially rough treatment. They were hung on a shorter rope so that when they fell, their necks didn't break, and instead they suffered from asphyxiation for a longer period. Spectators enjoyed watching what they called the Marshal's dance, which was a body thrashing around and twitching until death finally set in. The most famous person executed here at Execution Dock was Captain Kidd in 1701, although he didn't die on the first attempt. The rope snapped the first time and he died on the second go. But then his body was held in a cage where it rotted away for over 20 years. In the 19th century, over 200 offences carried the death penalty, and massive crowds would turn out to enjoy a combination of sunshine, fresh air and bloodlust. At one such event, a spectator stand collapsed, killing dozens of people. But my own personal favourite involves a man selling pies. At a hanging in 1807, 40,000 people turned out to witness some poor soul's life getting extinguished. Now, this unfortunate pie seller fell over in the middle of this great crowd, and in the ensuing panic and mayhem that followed as people scrabbled for pies or tried to get out of the way, up to 100 people were left dead or dying. Now that is irony for you. Who says God doesn't have a sense of humour? Some tell tales, others rhyme, but I sing songs from the Howling Sea.
If you're wondering what on earth you just witnessed, you've been watching a video from the Songs from the Howling Sea podcast. Each week I release a song and a video about a person or a subject from London's East End. 52 songs in 52 weeks. For more, visit www.songsfromthehowlingsea.com.